Here is a Lakewood box fan. I believe this is a model 227. Check this out quickly. I can see the sticker on it, so it's indented. Model 227. It has the infamous brace blade on it. It's a weird transition model. I'm going to guess this would be 2000 or newer. There's no date on here really telling me when this one was made. This is, they made variants of these with the Macmillan, but this one has the cast aluminum Lakewood branded motor, which is quite dirty actually. Just definitely someone's had this one apart and cleaned it. It's just the only part that's really dirty. There's a chip out of this blade down here, causing it to be somewhat out of balance when it runs. I didn't get feet with it, but there is a sticker on the top that requests that this fan should be used with the feet. This one has thermostat on it, free speed. You can tell here. And it's really powerful. I really like this fan. It doesn't really look like something that'd be powerful, but it is. Some tape here on the guard, most likely probably to stop some rattles. I didn't notice that until now. Haven't really done anything to this. Someone gave this to me, and I like it. It's a nice fan. I already said that I liked it. We'll fire this one up. We'll do a low speed. This motor has a lot of torque. Curious how this would do with like a 3rd gen style blade set on it instead of the more modern blade set that's on it now. Something a bit heavier. This motor really has a lot of torque though. I feel like if it has a more heavier blade set on it, it'd have better startup sounds. High speed on this thing is insane. It has a very nice strong airflow to it and a really nice white noise. It's just very loud. Now I've been testing D-Blade Lascos all night, so, well, at least 2 of them. So I'm kind of spoiled with the quiet performance of those. So when I go to something with a pebble blade like this, there's a lot more noise. Has the brace blade on there, you can kind of see the ring. It's kind of hard to tell with how thick the guards are on this, which could also be another reason why it has the noise. Reason for the brace blade is the brace in there kind of keeps the blade from folding at higher speeds and like flattening out, like the more modern aero speed box fans, which they tend to do. If it didn't have the brace on here, it'd probably move less there and be more noisy. People that don't like this style, I think it's kind of smart. It's a good way to get around it, but I'm still thinking more flatter blade would be a bit better. I don't know. Definitely more aerodynamic. It's more of a high velocity style of circulation, I guess. I'll use the thermostat to turn it off. It has the pilot light on there. Now there's a couple different variants of these. Oh wow, that spun down somewhat quickly. I don't remember it being like that, but a couple different variants. There was the most notable one was the Rain Guard, which I believe was made between 2003 and 2005. I think this would be the variant right before that, made in the early 2000s. Variants in the 90s. Well, there was another variant like this that had a 7-wing blade set, and then there was a variant before that that had a transparent or translucent blue 7-wing blade set. There was those versions. So, definitely a couple different variants. I don't know when the blue one was made. I don't know if that was made before or after it. Don't think was ever a version of this with the 1st gen blade and this style handle. I mean, not 1st gen, 3rd gen blade set, so I don't think that ever existed. There was variants of these with Macmillans. I saw one identical to this with a 7-wing blade set and a Macmillan in the wild. So the reason why I'm thinking those ones are older, because the 7-wing ones are older, is because I saw one with the Macmillan. That's the only reason I could think. And those would be the same style blades that would be on a cool operator. So I wouldn't be surprised if the reason why this one runs so fast and has so much torque is because it was designed to be used in cool operator with the with that style blade, the 7-wing blades that have a couple more fins on there to make it a bit heavy, a bit more drag. Use 0. Well, turn it back on. That was high speed, but thing gets up to speed almost instantly. This motor has a lot of torque to it. It doesn't have much of a startup sound, but it has a bit of a motor hum. Fit in standby with the pilot light on. The kilowatts meter does not recognize it, and it just draws 0.4 watts, which I feel like it's a bit low. It's just a little neon indicator. Last time I checked those neon indicators, they draw around like 0.8 to a single watt, so could be a bit iffy. I'll fire it up. This is a PFC motor, so it's going to be very efficient. Gets up to speed somewhat quickly. On low speed, we have 0.72. Just dropped to 0.71 the amps, and it is running at 88 the watts, which is a bit more than what I would think for something like this. Medium speed, which medium speed is at 0.94, alternating between 0.94 and 0.92 amps. Still a little bit on the high side than what I would have guessed originally, and 114 watts. There's high speed. High speed, we're at 1.27 amps. So it's drawing about the same amount of power as like a full-size motor. 143 watts and a power factor of 0.91. So it's got to be a PSC. Gauge the thermostat so you can see what the power factor is with a little neon indicator, which is hovering around a half power factor, 0.58. You gotta be a PSC. I don't see capacitor on here though. Oh yeah, I do. 4 microfarad capacitor. Just here on the side of the motor. Lakewood branded motor, patent pending. Will probably be the last fan of the night. No, it's not a Sperry reference, but last one I'm going to make for now and get it uploaded. This one will probably be one of the first ones I get to cleaning around. It just needs the motor blown out, I'm pretty sure. Bit of oil, and it should be good to go. This one's actually pretty clean. Nice little weird, unusual oddity from Lake Turd. It's good, I guess.